Okay, so good morning, grade 8. We are doing Stairway, your own literature reader, and we are on page number 56 right now. This is chapter number 7, Worth of a Skill. We have already discussed two parts of this chapter, which are in video part 1, video part 2. This is the third part of the same chapter, and we are now on page number 56, and this is stanza number 6, almost 6. All right. So we had discussed in the last part of the video that Lawrence is a boy. He was rushing for his tournament, swimming championship, but he finds a woman who needs help. So he is still deciding whether he wants to help this woman or not, because he's running really late for his destination. So after a second indecision, okay, so we are here somewhere. Okay, after a second's indecision, he ran towards the sea. Indecision means like all of a sudden you want to be selfish and you want to just not help somebody and you want to do your thing. But he decides that no, I have to help this woman, and he ran towards the sea. Lawrence reached the woman in few seconds. My son, he's lost, cried the woman inconsolably. Like the woman is crying inconsolably that my son, he has gone here and he's in the sea. Somebody needs to help. Okay, inconsolably means nobody can stop her to cry. Nobody can comfort her. She's crying profusely. Okay, buri tarah ro rahi hai. Nobody can comfort her. Okay, she could say nothing. She could say not say anything more. She pointed out towards the open sea, and while she is crying, she is pointing out towards the sea. Okay, so Lawrence took off his shirt as he ran on into the advancing waves. So the waves are all roaring, coming up and down. This they have used. This they have explained using the word advancing waves, the waves which are coming towards him, okay, as if the waves are going to eat somebody, okay, who enters the sea. Okay, so waves are kind of challenging him, but Lawrence is an apt swimmer. He's very skillful in swimming, so he's not afraid at all. He allowed the sea water to take him with him. So he just allows, he's like, okay, waves, come and take me into the sea, no problem. Okay, then he began then he began to search for the boy. It was by sheer luck that Lawrence found the boy. Okay, he started looking for the boy, that he started searching, finding for the boy, and finally he found it. It was by sheer luck means he got lucky, and Lawrence found the boy. Okay, the woman's son. The sea had taken the boy deeper, and Lawrence could see desperate sea waving in the distance. Okay, so basically C had actually taken this little boy, or whosoever that boy was, quite deep in his waves, inside the sea, and Lawrence could see desperate waving in the distance. I think one word is missing here. It should be desperate woman waving in the distance. Probably it should be some word missing here. So he could see the woman waving in the distance. Basically, desperate is when you are like restless, when you badly want something. So the woman saw her son, and she was like, she desperately wanted to just come close to Lawrence and the son. Okay, so the boy apparently knew swimming, but probably was not used to swimming in the sea. The boy basically actually apparently means almost certainly, like sorry, I'm sorry, it's likely, as in apparently means something which you already know, you're familiar with something. Okay, which is like you're confident about something. So the boy apparently knew swimming, but probably was not used to be swimming in the sea. This boy, not Lawrence, okay, the woman's boy, the woman's child, he was familiar with swimming, but probably means shayad. Okay, but probably he was not used to swimming in the sea. So he knew swimming, but he did not know how to swim in the sea. Lawrence could make out the desperate movements the boy was making to stay afloat. The boy was kind of really moving his hands and legs so that he doesn't get away from his mother, or he wants to be on the surface of the water. He doesn't want to go inside the sea. He doesn't want to drown inside the sea. He doesn't want to die. So he is making desperate means helpless, or when you badly need something, no, you badly want to live, so you want to keep your face above the water level. So he was trying to throw his legs and feet and hands in such a manner, in a desperate manner. Okay, अपने हाथ पैर मारना जिससे कि वो सी के सरफेस पे ही रहे, ठीक है, जाए मरे ना वो, जिससे कि Lawrence began to swim towards the boy. It seemed to be a very long time before he reached the boy who was struggling against the sea. He helped the boy swim as he dragged him back towards the land. Lawrence basically what he does, he swims towards the boy, and it looks like a very long distance, that the boy is like really far, and boy was really struggling against the sea. Means sea was as if after the boy's life, that today I am going to drown you for sure, and this boy is struggling, which means he is trying to help himself by pushing himself too hard to save his life, to be alive. Okay, so like he is moving his hands and legs in a motion that he stays afloat, stays on the surface of the sea. Okay, so Lawrence could make out desperate movements as the boy was making to stay afloat. He could see, Lawrence could see all this boy's efforts, that boy is trying to stay afloat, which means he is trying to stay on the surface of the sea. Okay, Lawrence began to swim towards the boy. Sorry, this I have already explained. Soon after they reached the shore, the boy ran to his mother, who was sobbing and crying and embracing the boy. So the moment they reached the shore, shore means kinara. Okay, so they have come out of the sea and they have reached the shore. So the boy runs to his mother suddenly. Naturally, when somebody has just come back to life, somebody was thinking that he is going to die, and all of a sudden he is like, he comes to know that okay, I am safe now. So he runs to his mother, and mother was sobbing. Sobbing means crying, and like sisak ke rona, right? Sobbing and crying. And she started embracing the boy, means गले लगा लिया उस बच्चे को उन्होंने, ठीक है. Lawrence was however exhausted and sat down for a minute to regain his breath. So Lawrence was like, this was an intense little workout for Lawrence. No, he was like rushing towards somewhere else, towards the stadium, and suddenly he decides to help this lady out. So he goes and he saves the life of this boy. So he is quite exhausted, he's quite tired, and he sits down for a minute and he tries to regain his breath, because he's like panting heavily, he's breathing heavily. So he wants to regain his breath, that I'm so tired, so I want to like feel normal all of a sudden. Okay, the brief bout of exertion had drained off his energy. Brief bout means a little short period of intense activity, like suddenly when you're, for example, you're walking your dog and your dog runs away, for example, and then you go run after the dog and you get him back from somewhere, so suddenly you start breathing heavily, no, so you suddenly feel exerted. So that is a small brief bout of exercise, brief bout of exertion which you get. Okay, so this brief bout of exertion which Lawrence had went through basically drained off his energy. Okay, uski energy bilkul khatam ho gayi, right? Soon he realized that he had to keep his appointment at the stadium. He ran towards the stadium. Now suddenly he realized that, oh, I was going towards the stadium, so I have to run towards the stadium now, right? So on reaching the stadium, some very disappointing, this is the next page. Okay, you'll not be able to see it, so you better do one thing, just take your book along and just sit with your book. Okay, it's always better. Don't look into this video, just listen to the video. Don't at all exert your eyes, bilkul bhi nahi, theek. Soon he realized that he had to keep his appointment at the stadium. He ran towards the stadium. He realized that okay, he had to go to the stadium, he was going to the stadium, so he wanted to help this lady, he has helped her, and now he has to rush back to the stadium. Okay, so he starts running towards the stadium. Fine, so now what's going to happen? What do you think, what is going to happen? The competition would have been over, I believe. Okay, so let's see whether the competition was still going on or some time was left, whether he could participate in the swimming championship or not. Let's find out that. Okay, on reaching the stadium, some very disappointing news awaited him. The 100-meter swim had just finished and some of other events were going on. Oh, very sad. The race was the swim was over. The 100-meter swim in which he was about to participate, it was over, and other some functions and events were going on when he went there. So this was very disappointing, heartbreaking news for him. Okay, disappointing means something which makes you sad. Okay, he approached one of the officials who was walking with a about with a notepad in his hand. So he walked up to his, approached means like he went to, okay, he walked up to one of the officials means some sir like person. He went to that sir, and that sir had a little notepad in his hand, so he thought maybe he can help him out. So he just told him that I wish to participate in the 100-meter swim, sir, said Lawrence, sounding desperate. He was very desperate that, oh, please give me a chance, please, I want it badly. Okay, so then you're 1 year early, too early, replied the official rudely, because like naturally he was late for the event. But the official said that, oh, you're too early, in a sarcastic way, okay, in a very rude way, sarcastic way, in a very unhelpful way, I would say. That he said that, अरे आप तो बहुत जल्दी आ गए, you're 1 year early, okay, you're way too early, okay, this year's race just got over, race तो हो गई भाई, अब आप क्यों आए हो, ठीक है. Lawrence still tried to convince the official, है ना. Convince means to make someone बिलीव यू, दैट अरे देखो ऐसा कुछ हुआ है, आप समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे हो उनको, ठीक है. सो लॉरेंस स्टिल ट्राइड टू कन्विंस द ऑफिशियल दैट सर कुड यू प्लीज गिव मी अ चांस सर प्लीज. ही सेड आई वाज डिलेड ड्यू टू अनअवॉइडेबल सर्कमस्टांसेस. he did not tell him anything, but he said that I am late because something unavoidable was there and I had to attend that thing, so I am late, I'm very sorry about it, but please can I still get a chance. तो ऑफिशियल वॉज टोटली अनमूव्ड, यानी वो टस से मस नहीं हुआ ऑफिशियल, वो बिल्कुल अनमूव्ड, उसे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा. ही डिड नॉट गिव अ डैम, दैट ही वाज लाइक, he said, if you can't maintain the simple discipline of coming on time for the competition, how can we expect you to be disciplined representative of the district? Okay, we need sportsmen who are dedicated and sincere. Now don't waste my time, I have plenty of other work to do. Okay, so what does he say normally when the teacher or somebody, some official like that says no, in a very rude tone he said that देखो हमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, if you can't even maintain discipline, है ना, if you can't come reach the stadium for a competition on time, then how can we expect you that you can be a representative of the district? How can you even think of a participation? How can you think of winning the race? So we need sports person who are dedicated also, sincere also, and they are very timely, they understand the value of the time, and they are very disciplined. Okay, so don't waste my time, I have other work to do, so you better go away from here. Okay, so Lawrence walked back home. What did he do? Because no race, no swimming championship was happening now, it was over now, so he had nothing to do, so he came back home dejected means what, sad, and like he had no hope, that oh, I have nothing to do, I was so excited about it, now I cannot do anything about it. Okay, he had lost the chance, and now he would have to wait for another year to try for the next team trials. Okay, so like this year it was over, so naturally if he has to participate, it will be like one complete year, he has to wait for it, and then he has to participate in the next year championship. Okay, so he was like a little hopeless and sad. Okay, so when he reached home, he naturally, mother was there, so mother asked what happened, asked his mother, seeing his sad face when he reached home. Nothing, answered Lawrence, and sensing that his mother would ask more questions, he ran out to do the only thing which he knew well, fishing. Okay, now there are times no when you want to avoid your mother, and mothers keep on asking too many questions. So Lawrence just said nothing. Mother asked what happened, he said nothing, and then he left the home with his fishing net, because he wanted to just avoid his mother's questions, because he knew that mother is going to ask some more questions, and he did not want to answer all those questions because he was very sad and disappointed, so he wanted to just go away from the house. So he took his fishing net and he just went out for fishing. Okay, so he knew fishing basically. Okay, by the next day, Lawrence had more or less forgotten his disappointment at the missing the swimming trials, and had decided to get on life as usual. Okay, next day he had almost forgotten that, oh, last day this and that happened and I was very sad and I missed the swimming championship, the trials, I couldn't be a part of the trials, and he just carries on with his normal life. Okay, he mended his nets in the morning and prepared to go deep into the sea to fish. He corrected, basically mending means was ठीक करना, ठीक ठाक करना. So he corrected the net. What do you need for fishing? A net? No, fishing net. So he mended the net, he corrected the net. Okay, in the morning, and he got prepared to catch fishes from the sea. Okay, so this is all about this part, and we are going to meet again in the next part and probably the last part of the chapter. And bye bye for now.